What is up, DTube Steam blockchain? So today I want to do a video about my Hex market cap prediction for 2020. And that's going to be $96 billion around late 2020. That's just that's just a market cap prediction. Anything can happen. I don't know anything about what can happen or what may not happen. Like, I don't know. It's just like something. It's just a prediction I have based on data that I have looked at. So I have some very, very interesting data. So I looked at 2010 Bitcoin chart from July 2010 to what was it? I think around maybe October. No, I think, yeah, December 2010. So July 2010 to December 2010, Bitcoin went from 0.007 or 0.000, either 3 or 2 zeros and then a 7, and it went up 46x or maybe 42x to 30 cents. And up there, so it did a 46x in around 140 days. Now, I looked at the Hex chart on hexinfo.io. How has Hex performed? It's been live for 146 days. So let's go to Hex info. Okay, so Bitcoin did in 2010 40 or 42 or 42 to around 46x in 140 days. Now, so if I look at the current Hex data, it says that it has, against USD, it has done a 50x in 140 days or 146 days. And it also has done a 50x in against Bitcoin, and it has done a 35x against ETH. Do you know what this means? This means the performance is identical to what Bitcoin did 2010. I'm very, very excited to see that. So I also checked that. Okay, so how much did Bitcoin go up from July, or no, from December 2010 to its first all-time high in I think it was July 2011, around at least summer 2011, and that was around 200 days when I measured it. And so it went from 30 cents to $30, which is 100x. So the next 200 days it did 100x. Okay, so if we take a look at okay, so if we assume that that Hex, if it would perform exactly the same for the remaining for the next 200 days, that means 100x would happen with the Hex price as well. So that would basically put the price late 2020 at around 28 cents, or around 29 cents at the moment per Hex. And then around the math, okay, let's say at least at the moment it's around 140 billion coins or something like that. And okay, so 351 days. Okay, let's do the quick math here. So we have, let's count. Let's say we have 351 billion coins in circulation times 29 cents per X. That brings us to around $100 billion or $101 billion. And I can also count on earlier today when it was only 26 cents, or when it was a little bit lower, the price, then I got to 26 cents per Hex. So now 29, of course, 29 cents at the moment per Hex when I do it with the current price, just because it went up. But earlier today it was 26 cents per Hex that I got to. So 26 cents per hex, if it was 351 billion circulating supply, that would bring us to 91 billion market cap. Now, where does that put hex? It puts it as top 2 crypto. That assumes that Bitcoin doesn't drop massively in value also. So Bitcoin still has like a 10x lead or like a 12x lead against Ethereum. So that would basically put, in terms of market cap, Hex would be a clear number 2, and it would have done the flippening against the XRP, Bitcoin Cash, IOTA, Ethereum, all of these guys, and it would have passed them all and sit there as top 2 crypto. The reason why I say 96 billion market cap is because when I run these numbers here, okay, so 29 cents, it would be around 101 billion market cap, and 26 cents would be around 91 billion market cap. So if we round it off a little bit, we kind of get to around 95, 96 billion, kind of there in the middle, or maybe 94 billion, but 96 billion, kind of easy number to sort of remember. Just, like you always have, so you have all these like 9, 6, 3, 3, 6, 9 numbers, which I don't know, maybe things tends to kind of gravitate towards them. The Hex project is using 369 a lot, with like if maximum people stake, it's like 3.69% interest. So 96 billion market cap, I kind of like that number, and to have that in my sort of head. But of course, we don't know what's going to happen. But just now alone, with around 400 million market cap, which it has done fairly easy, just by the printing alone, it would just go kind of quick to like a billion dollar market cap, and that is without any like pumps, any like massive pumps. Maybe 10% pump or something like that, and then reach a billion market cap later this year. So a billion, if that is already kind of easy, because we're already at 400 million market cap and it's just like super early, then why wouldn't we be able to do 100x from a billion in market cap? And it kind of brings us to around 100 billion market cap, which is very, very interesting, because for Bitcoin, it has taken it around 10 years to go above like 100 billion market cap. But it seems like Hex is kind of doing what Bitcoin did, but just like 10x faster, and also that it has trustless interest aspect. So yeah, I mean, it's like, it's very, very fascinating. It's very, very fun to follow this project. And I think if we did 100x from the current price, then that would be like 50x times. So since the all-time low, I think that would be a 5000x. Is that really true? 5000x in 1 year? That's really whack. I'm not sure if that math is correct, but I think it is. Yeah, it is actually. 5000x it would be then, that it has done since return on investment on Bitcoin compared to the all-time low. Would that be 5,000 sats? No. Maybe like 4,000? I don't really know. I mean, there's so much to go, so much I'm looking at over here. But yeah, I mean, $96 billion market cap. You remember that this industry is still very young, so a lot of the top 10 coins at the moment probably is not going to be top 10 in a few years. For example, Dogecoin was even in like top 8 coin 2016, because there was almost no other coins. And even the coins that we have now, many of them hasn't earned their role to be like a super top coin, but Hex has really earned it, because it's doing something real and people love it and it works amazing, and it kind of gets people in the door to crypto where they have a good experience of it, where they can learn that, yeah, you can actually save value a long time and like follow this project a long time. And yeah, so that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. So yeah, that my Hex market cap price prediction for late 2020 is $96 billion in market cap. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk a little bit about today. And yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, it's only April and it says 50x, so I don't see why it wouldn't get crazier from here. because it still is kind of like calm in crypto. So yeah, let's see what happens the next 200 days. And then of course, if nothing magical happens, or if the project fails completely or whatever, we don't know, like anything can happen. But if it's just like slow play, we still have like 2021, 2022, 2023, where something super cool can happen. But I mean, if something cool stuff is already happening with Hex, so why wouldn't we just get more and more cool stuff all the time? Seems like we're just gonna get more awesome stuff happening, because I don't know, success seems to be attracted to Hex, seems to attract success in many ways. Yeah. So that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. Have a great day, DTube and the Steem blockchain. Bye bye.